Am I supposed to be going on right now? Ash from Ash vs Evil Dead. I very love your style. Love your hair as well. Yeah. Hello, Netflix fans, and hello Netflix original series fans, and yeah, welcome to my first ever Netflix original series review. Yes, Degrassi ain't a Netflix original on, but it's been aired in America. So yeah, welcome Netflix fans to my review, my full review on a series Unfortunate Events. Yes, whoa. I was stunned throughout. Yeah, if you don't know about a series of Unfortunate Events, it's based on the books. Well, it's best-selling novels by Lemon Snicket. And yeah, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. And yeah, Unfortunate Events is about these authors, these kids, Violet, Niklaus and Sunny Blunchler, when a mystery fire destroys their home and kills their parents for some reason. But yeah, it was a really, really good series and fantastic. I will tell you who were in it. Neil Patrick Harris played the wonderful Cal Olaf. Patrick Welbert played Lemon Snicket, and the author of the series of the Ronan Risters, who played Violet Blanchard. Louis Hayes played Niklaus Blanchard. K. Todd Freeman played Mr. Arthur Powell, and President Smith played Sunny Blanchard as well. And then we had many recurrent casts as well, with Cohen Smotes and Will Arrington as mum and father. But yeah, Unfortunate Events begins with the mysterious fire of kill their parents. And yeah, Violet, Niklaus and Sunny Blanchard are sent to live with their distant relative Count Olaf, who forces them into servitude. So basically, Count Olaf wants their fortune, and so basically wants to kill them off. And so yeah, the beginning of the series is so good and brilliant, with Lenny Simpson telling how what's happening to the Blanchard orphans, the Blanchard orphans, and it goes to the journey to this is the first series is based on the first 4 books in the series, which is Bad Beginning, Reptile Room, The Wide Window, and The Miserable Meal. Yes, all of them were perfect as it was. Neil Patrick Harris was funny as Count Olaf, and kind of dark in a way in the series, and the opening sequence of the look away, look away, look away, look away, and which telling you not to watch the series. Well, I did, and yeah, it's a really, really perfect series and brilliant at the same time. My favourite. Yeah, as I was saying, the Bad Beginning starts off with Violet, Niklaus and Sunny trying to escape from escape from Count Olaf soon as he can. So he tries to, and then defeats him at her. Well, he escapes at the end of episode 2. While trying to wed. Olaf trying to wed Violet to get her fortune, to get their fortune, but it didn't work. So he escapes, and then Violet, Niklaus, and Sunny gets moved to the vet, which goes to episode 3 and 4. Sends their is set to live in the wholesome Uncle Monty Moriarty. And then again, Olaf is one step ahead of them, and pretend to be Uncle Monty's new assistant, and then he one step ahead of them and kills Monty off by releasing the deadly snake with the minions, of course, and trying to pretend but yeah, and Poe doesn't believe that Count Olaf is dressed up as Poe doesn't believe the Bloodiers, the Bloodiers, and just like completely don't doesn't recognise Count Olaf, who have been pretending to be Uncle Monty's new assistant, and it goes completely away, and then he's one step below them, he escapes again, and they've been sent to the Poe takes the Blondiers to live to their aunt Jefferson's house, and once again the siblings once again Count Olaf is one step ahead of them again, of course, and pretends to be a cook, a captain Shame. It all goes Olaf escapes off of being unmasked in front of Mr. Poe while the Blenders sneak away and set off to Lumber Mill in the photograph. So they escape from Olaf's clutches, of course. Again, Olaf kill and pushes Aunt Josephine off the cliff from the leeches, and so it like just goes hectic and that, and so Olaf escapes after being unmasked, and Poe doesn't seem again and think that he's still not he's gone forever, and the orphan's trying to think that keep telling Poe, it's Count Olaf dressing like that. So on to the last two parts of the story of the first season, The Miserable Mill. So the orphans go and set out to find Liberal Mill in the photograph, and get stuck into working there. So, and then Olaf, they meet Georgia Orwell late in the episode, and it all goes like hep shape, but she's a villain as well, and meets this boss, their boss. I don't think he's on the list of the episode. But he they work with this guy, the Mr. Mill, but in the episodes, Dr. Owell hypnotizes Niklaus to do something mysterious and does something mysterious and then Violet discovers that he's been hypnotized and does the magic thing of that shit. It goes really well. On to and then after the episode of the finale of the season finale, all the plans stop. Owell gets killed in the fire, just because all the workers are like, Scarlet shouts in the microphone to the workers, fire, fire, fire. That's the magic spell, and says the magic word to Niklaus as well, and stops. So Owell goes back and burns alive, gets burned alive, and then Olaf and his claw henchman, Fennard, the hook-handed man, of course, and then in the ending scenes, Poe takes them to the 5th book in the franchise, Azrin Academy, and then we see behind them, which is Colin Smoke's character and Will Ancher's character, mother and father, their kids, and they're with the other piece of the eye. Yeah, I thought Colin Smoke's and Will Ancher's character was actually the Violet, Niklaus and Sonny's parents, but it wasn't. Someone in the closing scenes, we see someone set the house on fire, so the parents are killed, Colin Smokes and Will Ancher's characters, and then we see closing scene where Limpington Snicket tells the story once again, and we see in the picture we see Limpington Snicket and Cal Olaf in the M Street Academy old picture, and more story to tell. And then we see in the closing scenes the characters singing, Scarlet, Poe, Limpington Snicket, we see Violet, Niklaus singing, and Poe and Limpington Snicket and Count Olaf, and it closes like that, and it was a pure fantastic series. I really enjoyed it. Neil Patrick Harris's performance was really good. The kids who played the kids was funny, amazing and brilliant, and witty as well, and playing Olaf, Neil Patrick Harris was really funny and amazing, and he was really funny, Neil Patrick Harris. I loved it. It was so good. I so loved it. A series, Unfortunate Events Series 1 was really good, dark, amazing, brilliant, funny, witty, and lots of mystery to be unsolved if it gets renewed for a second season. And there is plans to be for a second season and a third for finishing the story up. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm going to give Unfortunate Events, a series of unfortunate events, a 9.5 out of 10 because it was really, really good, fantastic and amazing. So, give this a big thumbs up, guys. If you haven't seen a series of unfortunate events, if you got Netflix, go watch it, guys. It's a brilliant series and fantastic as well. All of the cast is amazing and fantastic. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, give this a big thumbs up. Comment down below what, if you have seen it. Comment down below if what was your favourite moment in the series. What was your favourite episode? What was your favourite scene? All quotes. And yeah, and subscribe and share. Hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Click here to subscribe, guys, and click here for more random videos with me. Hope you enjoyed this review, guys. I'm going to, what's next to watch on Netflix? I'm going to wait until Stranger Things comes back, season 2. Can't wait for that. Hope you enjoyed this review. See you soon. Bye.